Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. I'm Emily.
And I am Lisa. It is Tuesday, April 28th, 2026.
Tuesday. Quiet little corner of the week.
Right? Monday already feels far, but the weekend has not even waved at me yet.
Exactly. Hey, can I confess something a little weird I have been into lately?
Oh, you have my full attention now. Hit me.
I have been falling asleep to videos of people just restocking shelves at tiny shops. No music, no talking, just hands and shelves. Wait, like a live stream of stocking? Exactly that. Sounds boring on paper, but it is the calmest thing in my entire week. That is the most peaceful weird hobby I have ever heard of. And here's the thing. That little obsession is going to make total sense in about 90 seconds. Trust me. Okay, now I'm really curious. But first, if you're new here, welcome. Every weekday morning, we take real news from around the world and turn it into a friendly chat. Great for shadowing, listening, or just keeping your English alive. And if you like what we do, that subscribe button is right there. We would love to have you join us every morning. Today's keyword is spark. As a noun, it's a tiny bit of fire. As a verb, it means to start something bigger.
Spark. I love that. A small thing that lights a bigger fire.
Right. And you'll hear it 3 times today, because all 3 stories really do start with the spark.
Okay, give me the menu. What are we getting into?
First, a brand new Japanese video game called Inkonbini drops this Thursday. The whole game is set inside a Japanese convenience store. And yes, that is a real genre now.
Wait, a whole game just about being inside a convenience store?
Exactly. Then, scientists found 24 brand new species deep in the Pacific Ocean, including one that adds a whole new branch to the tree of life.
A new branch on the tree of life? That's huge.
And finally, 2 giant pandas at the Smithsonian's National Zoo officially started, and I quote, flirting. Romance update from D.C. Pandas flirting, officially announced. Okay, we've got everything today. Let's go. All right, story 1. Tokyo indie studio Nagai Industries is launching a game called Inkonbini this Thursday, April 30th.
2 days away. So what is the actual concept?
You play as a clerk inside a Japanese convenience store. The whole game is built around the daily rhythm of working in one, stocking the shelves, ringing up customers, watching tiny stories happen.
Wait, the entire game is just running a convenience store? That is so unusual.
That is it. Cozy, no enemies, no explosions. The genre even has a name now. Cozy slice of life. Nothing dramatic ever happens, and that is exactly the point.
Okay, but I have to ask, why a Japanese convenience store specifically? Why is that the setting people are excited about?
Because Japanese convenience stores have basically become a global obsession. Tourists visit them like landmarks. Some travelers spend 30 minutes inside one just looking around. 30 minutes inside a convenience store. Some companies even sell guided tours, 3 or 4 shops in one trip. Real paid tours for convenience stores. Paid tours of convenience stores. That is genuinely wild. And that whole fan base is what made this game possible. Nagai Industries didn't invent the love, they just turned an existing obsession into a playable space. So fans created the demand, and the developers basically built a love letter back. Exactly. That's today's first spark. Thousands of small fans sparking an entire new game genre. A fan base big enough to start a genre. That is honestly beautiful. And remember my weird shelf-stocking videos from earlier? This is the same flavor, just turned into something you can play.
Oh, that's why you teased it. The calm of watching ordinary work, but interactive.
Right. So if you've ever felt strangely calmed by walking into a brightly lit shop at midnight, this game is for you. Drops Thursday.
Adding it to my watch list right now.
Story 2. Brace yourself. We are going from a tiny store all the way down to the deep Pacific. Huge zoom out. Take me there. Scientists just announced 24 new species discovered between Hawaii and Mexico, 3 to 6 kilometers under the surface. 6 kilometers underwater? That is unreal. But here's the headline. One of those new creatures is so different from anything we've ever seen, scientists had to create a brand new family for it. And above that, a brand new superfamily. Okay, I'm gonna need a quick translation. What is a superfamily? Think of life as one giant family tree. Species, genus, family, then superfamily above that. Finding a new superfamily means a whole new branch is being added to that tree. A new branch on the tree of life. That's the kind of thing scientists wait their entire career for. Exactly. The lead researcher, Dr. Tammy Horton, put it bluntly, and I quote, "To find a new superfamily is incredibly rare and very rarely happens." Yeah, when a scientist says very rarely, you know it's the real deal. And here's why this part of the ocean keeps producing finds like this. 42% of all known deep-sea species were first described in this exact zone. 42%? So this stretch of ocean is basically writing the textbook on deep-sea life. Pretty much. But there's also a tense angle. There's a serious debate right now about deep-sea mining in that same zone. Oh, so the science is literally racing the industry. Exactly. You can't protect a place if you don't even know who lives there. Makes total sense. Discover first, decide second. That's the whole spirit of the project. And that just sparked the curiosity of every scientist on Earth, I bet. Honestly, it just sparked mine too, in about 5 different directions. Same here. One survey, 24 new species, and a brand new branch on the tree of life.
Adding superfamily to my vocab notes right now.
All right, last story today, and this one is going to soften everyone's mood.
Oh, perfect. After deep-sea pressure, give me something cute.
At Smithsonian's National Zoo in Washington, D.C., the 2 giant pandas just hit a brand new chapter in their relationship.
Pandas in a relationship? You have my full attention.
Their names are Bao Li and Qing Bao, both 4 years old. Bao Li is the male, Qing Bao is the female.
Bao Li and Qing Bao, both 4. Got it.
The zoo officially announced that the 2 of them have started, and I am quoting here, flirting.
Wait, the zoo used the word flirting in an official statement?
Yes, in their own update, they said the pandas are showing interest in each other for the first time. Okay, that is hilariously charming.
Flirting is such a human word.
It really is. And vocab-wise, flirting is a great one to mark today. It means showing romantic interest in a playful way.
How would I use that in normal life?
Like, they were flirting at the cafe, or she was flirting with the idea of moving abroad. It also works for half considering something.
Oh, double meaning. I love when one word stretches that far.
Right? And here's why this matters. Giant pandas are famously hard to breed in captivity.
Yeah, I've heard that. They're basically the shyest couples in the animal world.
So when keepers see them actually notice each other, the whole zoo gets quietly excited. It's the first real spark.
Spark again. A real spark of interest between the 2 of them.
Yes, and nothing has been confirmed beyond the flirting stage. They're just starting to show curiosity. Which is honestly the cutest possible level of news. Total cuteness, but also a meaningful step. Healthy panda pairs are still incredibly rare. So fans across the world are basically holding their breath for the next update. Pretty much. Every glance, every shared snack, every quiet moment near each other gets posted somewhere. I can already picture the comments. Oh my gosh, they looked at each other! That's Panda Internet in a nutshell. And honestly, what a range we covered today. From a tiny convenience store to the bottom of the ocean to two pandas making eye contact.
Different sizes, same spark.
All right, that is everything for this morning. Want to do a quick recap? Always. Take me through it. 3 sparks today. Fans of Japanese convenience stores sparked a brand new cozy game called Inkonbini, dropping this Thursday. A whole genre out of love for tiny, everyday spaces. That is wild on its own. Then, scientists in the deep Pacific found 24 new species, including a brand new family and superfamily, a new branch of life, basically. Bottom of the ocean, top of the science world. And finally, 2 giant pandas at the National Zoo started flirting, the first real spark for them. Cute, but also a meaningful step. So today's key word, one more time? Spark. It can be a noun or a verb. As a noun, a tiny bit of fire or interest. As a verb, to start something bigger. A small thing that lights a bigger fire. I love that. Right, and the related words. Sparkling is the adjective for shining or fizzy, and sparkle works as a verb or a noun. Sparkle, sparkling, sparkle. My vocab just tripled in 1 minute. Useful little family. Okay, here's our question for you today. Of the 3 sparks, which one stayed with you the most? 3 to choose from, I'm ready. A, the convenience store cozy game. B, the brand new branch of deep sea life. Or C, the flirting pandas at the National Zoo. Drop A, B, or C in the comments. We honestly love reading them. That's the best part of our day. For me, B might just edge it out. A whole new branch on the tree of life is hard to top. Mine is C, 2 pandas making eye contact and the whole world holds their breath. Way too sweet. And if today gave you even 1 new word or 1 new fact, please hit that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow. We do this every weekday morning. It's honestly the easiest 10 minutes of English in your day. Thank you for spending part of your Tuesday with us. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.